everyone. On today's episode of Breaking Bread, we're going to be around St. Margaret's Parish in Queens to find out what there is to eat around here. So stay with us. Hey everyone, on today's episode of Breaking Bread, we're in Middle Village, Queens, right around the Church of St. Margaret's. Now, despite its quiet surroundings, the parishioners here at St. Margaret's have some of Queens' most popular restaurants right in their neighborhood. Now let's go check them out for ourselves. At one of the most well-known places in the neighborhood. It's called the Woodhaven House. And where else is it located but on Woodhaven Boulevard? So let's go inside and see what all the excitement is about. I'm here with John, the owner here of the Woodhaven House. Now this looks beautiful. What is this?
This is our summer seafood avocado salad.
Wow.
So we use it as an appetizer during the summertime.
You guys have a lot more than seafood on the menu, though.
Right.
Tell me about some of the other things you have.
We have a lot of steak. We have a black Angus steak, but we're pretty well known for our barbecued baby back ribs. People come from near and far. Just for the baby back ribs.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. How about this seafood salad? Tell us what's in this.
This is a mixture of scallops and fresh lobster, little Mary Rose sauce, and some avocado. And we stuff it in the shell with a little shrimp cocktail on the side.
What made you start a restaurant?
I've been in the restaurant business for about 30 years.
30 years?
So I live in the neighborhood. I live in Glendale, not too far from here. Opportunity came in this neighborhood. We took it and we opened up Woodhaven House.
That's all she wrote. Here
That's
you are.
We're still here.
Okay, well, I'm kind of a seafood girl, so tell me what we're going to make in the kitchen.
We're going to make in the kitchen a blackened salmon fillet over a bed of baby greens with a citrus vinaigrette with a side of a vegetable risotto.
That sounds
It's a
great.
summertime, wintertime dish, nice and light, but it's got a little kick to it.
Sounds very healthy, too.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'm just going to work on this a little more, then I promise I'll get to work.
That's fine.
So John, I'm really excited to be here in the kitchen with you at Woodhaven House, making one of your signature dishes. Who's cooking with us today?
Octavio is going to be cooking. He's our chef.
All right, great. So we're making blackened salmon.
Correct.
Tell me what else it comes with.
Blackened salmon, it's Cajun style. It comes on a bed of baby greens with a very light citrus vinaigrette. And it's also served on the side of our own homemade vegetable risotto.
Great.
Yes.
So what's the first step?
The first step is we take our Atlantic salmon fillet, little salt, little pepper, and then we add it, we roll it in Cajun, our own mixture of Cajun spices.
Now that was my next question.
Yes.
Do you make the Cajun spices
We make
yourself?
the Cajun spices ourselves.
Wow.
Octavia rolls the salmon in it, and then we place it on a sizzling platter on the stove, as you see. And the platter sears the salmon and also sears the spices into the fillet.
Into the fillet. Okay, I get it. So it's all about that high heat to get it
All
infused into the fish.
Correct.
Got it. I'm gonna remember that when I'm cooking at home
There
now.
you go.
So about how long does it cook? You sear it on both sides
We
before
sear
you
it
put
for
it
a
in the
couple
oven.
of minutes, exactly, on both sides over high heat. And then depending on the size of the fillet, 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes in the oven.
In the oven. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. And then it's, as I say, it's a healthy summer dish over the baby greens with a nice light citrus vinaigrette.
So let's say I wanted another cut of fish made exactly this way. Could I get that here?
Sure you can, yes. We also do a tilapia fillet, which can be blackened. But we recommend doing the salmon because it's got a little bit of body to it and it's able to take the searing and the Cajun.
So John, I see our salmon is ready. It's coming out of the oven.
Correct, yes. 5 to 8 minutes as we already stated, and we, as I say, we put it on a bed of mixed greens, little citrus, and then on top we sprinkle some fried leeks, homemade fried leeks. There it is now.
Oh, it's great.
Some fresh leeks. fried leeks on top.
That's so interesting. I've never had fried leeks like that.
With parsley. There we have our side of vegetable risotto. Nice accompaniment.
Parsley on there. Well, the salmon is ready to go, and I can't wait to taste it. It looks very healthy and tasty. I'll let you know how it is. So now here's my favorite part. I get to taste the blackened salmon. Now I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of the salad so I can see how they taste together. Perfect complements to each other. A little citrus, a little spicy. It's no wonder the parishioners at St. Margaret's love this place. Queens is full of surprises. I'm gonna keep eating. Stammtisch, a German restaurant in Glendale, Queens. Now you're probably wondering, what are they doing in Glendale, Queens when St. Margaret's is in Middle Village? But the parishioners say that the food is so good here that they're willing to travel. So let's go inside and see what all the hype is about. With Hans, one of the co-owners here at Stammtisch, and he's going to make for us a German steak tartare. Huh? Right? What's the proper name for this?
Steak tartare.
That's it?
Just the way it is. Yeah.
Okay. So what is the first step?
All right, well, the first step is here we have fresh ground top round. Now, top round is used mainly for its consistency and its low fat content.
Right.
Being that we're not cooking it, we don't need the fat to give it that extra touch of flavor.
Right, because it's nothing to get dried out.
Right, exactly. Okay. So first we have the meat, the pretzel, and then we take one raw egg.
Wow.
So basically what we're doing here is we're going to separate the yolk
from the white.
From the white. We're going to use the yolk, only the yolk.
That makes it even more rich. Move that for you.
Okay, great, thanks. Here's some chopped onions.
Okay.
We use that to kind of give it a little
crunch
and for flavor, right? And then basically start
mashing that up.
As far as appetizers go, this is probably our most popular dish. As you know, not many people make tartare anymore.
Right, right.
You know, but it's a very safe dish. I mean, people think raw egg,
raw
beef. You know, here this is not something we want to take a chance with. But I mean, the meat comes in fresh, almost every day, and it's also vacuum sealed. We haven't had ever a complaint. So.
Great.
Of course, it's a basic food. It's not very complicated, but it's very good. Sometimes I find the simpler stuff tends to work out better. So here's a little salt for flavor. A little paprika, always gives it a nice color.
Yeah. Nice little zing.
Exactly.
Yeah, a little black pepper there.
And some pepper. Pepper goes really well with this dish. Okay. And now, the good thing about tartare is being that it's a basic. Once you have it like this, people can really do it to taste. Here's capers, we have chopped pickles, mustard, anchovies.
I love anchovies.
And these are among some of the other things that people like to add to it.
Okay.
Little hot sauce.
Little hot sauce, Tabasco, always livens things up.
3-4 dashes. A little Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
A little more of that, usually about 5-6 dashes.
Okay.
And then, now I personally prefer the capers.
I love capers.
I think it gives it a real nice flavor.
Well, I like all this stuff over here, so feel free to add as much as you want.
Oh, sure, no problem. Put a few pickles in.
Pickles.
Not what we normally do on the menu, but like I said, people like to adjust it to their own taste.
Right.
So then that's basically that. We have.
Just keep on mixing it all together, get it all consistent.
Exactly.
So once we get it all mixed up, we're going to eat it with that bread there?
Right, I'll show you how that works. It's a little more involved. I like to do it with my hands. It's a little more efficient, to be honest.
I can imagine. Let me move this for you. Right.
So basically now, what I'll do is I'll move this over. I'll take this.
Okay.
So now we have our bread. Separate this into 2 pieces
Okay.
of equal size. And basically what you'll be doing is putting them on there like that.
Nice. Smooth
Spreading it
down.
out, smoothing it out. So, and then of course,
Make a little design with the knife.
exactly,
Very nice.
you know, make it look.
Cut that in half. And what is this traditionally served with?
Traditionally, we have potato salad. Anchovies are used also as you know, as part of the garnish because it gives it a nice contrast. You know, and some people just really love the anchovies.
I love anchovies.
Some places make them to order.
Right.
Let me
Yeah,
get
this is
out.
definitely something made to order. You don't just whip this
Well,
up
no,
and
it's
keep it sitting around, do you?
right. In that I mean, some places actually bring you the ingredients,
Oh, I see.
and what they do is they allow you to adjust the ingredients to your taste.
Okay.
You know, adding a little more of this or a little less of that,
I see.
and
And that's a little more or less of all of this stuff over here. The
Right,
capers, the
exactly.
pickles, and so on.
I'm gonna take some onion rings to just kind of top off the garnish.
So keep on putting the onion rings all the way around.
Well, people eat with their eyes first is the old adage. So you want to make everything presentable,
As pretty as
well
possible.
as good tasting.
Yeah.
So, and this is basically your finished steak tartare appetizer, usually for 2.
For 2.
We also make half sizes, you know, for people
Okay.
who.
I mean, this looks great.
you know,
Let's
so
have
yeah,
a seat
let's
to give
give
it a
it a shot.
try. Yeah.
It's cut like this, actually laid on bread, so you can
I'm
eat
gonna
it
just pick it up.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So,
Oh, let's go. This is really good.
came out good.
The capers are good.
Yeah, and then
I
you
like
get
this.
little hints like when you get a pickle and it's.
No, this is great. This is really, really good. But what else do we have coming up? What else are we
Well,
gonna try?
let's see. I have.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay, we have here. This is our Jaeger schnitzel.
Okay.
It's a thin pounded breaded veal cutlet with a
Right.
hunter mushroom sauce on top.
All right.
And this is our Wiener Zwiebel Rostbraten, which is also a thin pounded steak, trimmed. It's a shell steak and it has fried onions on top.
Delicious onions on top. Whoa. Well, let's try this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always good to get a little bit of onion on each bite.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that if you insist. It's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it. It is delicious.
It's got
No need to stop there. Let's just head right over here.
Okay, no problem. This is our Jaeger schnitzel. Like I said, this is pretty much our most popular dish, and it's very
The
very
Jaeger
basic
schnitzel is
again.
the most popular?
Yeah, it's our most popular dish.
Okay. That veal is so tender. Well, don't mind, I'll just, Everything here at Zoom Stammtisch has been delicious. You've got to come and try it for yourself. And I'm going to keep on working with this. Hans, are you going to join me?
Yeah, maybe I'll have a little
Yeah,
as well.
come dig in.
So, all right, great.
It's worth the travel. Love these fried onions. Hey, Father Jamie.
Hey, Tati, how's it going?
Good, good.
We're here at Bauers Bakery, and I hope you're hungry.
I am hungry. I'm excited about this place, but you've been kind of keeping it a secret.
Great desserts.
All right, well, let's see.
go. Well, Tati, here we are in Middle Village, Queens, and we're at Bauers Bakery. And just as the Italians are known for their pastries, the Germans are known for their Danish and donuts.
Okay.
Anita, how are you?
Great, Father.
What
How
are you doing today?
I'm just doing great.
And Nicholas, what are you doing? You working today? No school? All right.
Nice.
This is Tati.
Hi, Tati. How are you?
Nicholas.
Nice to meet you.
guys.
And I brought her here all the way from Brooklyn, and she wants to taste some of your delicious Danish
Well,
and
we have
donuts.
a treat in store for her and
Okay.
you.
Well, what are these? These are beautiful.
These are Charlotte Russe. This is sort of nostalgic. This is basically fresh whipped cream. We still use real whipped cream in our product. Even though it's a low shelf life and it's more costly, the taste is...
And you probably just can't make certain things without it, right?
Exactly.
Can't.
We make a Black Forest that has the whipped cream. Taste that and you'll realize why.
So we've got whipped cream on the top, but it's a little too heavy to be just whipped cream. What else is in here?
It just has a little bit of cake and it's in a push-up cup.
So you just eat and push it up and eat and push it up?
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
It's a sponge cake underneath,
It's a
right?
little sponge cake. We're also known for our jelly donuts and our fastnachts, which are triangles, and
Look at all that jelly in there. Are they double stuffed?
yeah, well, that's the way we normally do them. We get complaints that there's too much jelly in our jelly donuts because people are used to other
Good
places.
complaint.
Now these come with powdered sugar or the granulated
All
sugar on top?
granulated, that's right, that's right.
And are these the black and whites?
These are our black and whites, and it's not the ones that you can use as Frisbees. They're actually very soft and absolutely delicious, and these are things that I ship to Boston, around the country pretty much, because people are just, do you still have the black and whites? Can you ship them? Can you ship them? And I do it, not on holidays, because I don't have the time.
What do we have here?
This is our pretzel, and it's called in German a Laugenbrötchen. And what's so different about this is that we dip it in lye, which is caustic, which means it actually burns you, but it neutralizes in the oven. And this is the way they make them in Bavaria. As you can see, we made about 100, and we're sold out already. And it's.
But,
What about your pies? You make pies too, right?
We make all kinds of pies. We make everything. There's a list that goes on and on. Basically, with our specialty cakes, you know, we have all the flavors. Another thing is we use only the top quality fillings. So right now, what's in season is the open fruit pies. The whole year we make open apple because you can have apples all year.
Right.
But then come the blueberries in season. It's made with a cookie dough. And then come the peach, and then we start plum cakes, which is made with, I'm sure you know about the plum cakes, right? The Zwetschgenkuchen.
I've had a couple of them.
Yeah, and then we make them both ways. We make them with a yeast dough, which people come from far and wide. The thing is we still have a following because we've been here for 76 years now. And we have such a following that people come from far and wide just for our stuff because it's a very low shelf life. We only have one day.
They probably want specific things only the way that you make them.
You're right. You're right.
I could see that.
And you know what? Years ago, everybody made stuff like this, but now only we do.
Right. So what are we gonna make today?
We are gonna make an open peach.
An open peach.
My favorite.
Yes.
And you make it with cookie dough.
We make it with cookie dough. It's got a little bit of filling just to give it a little bit of moisture, and then fresh peaches. And then after it's baked, it gets glazed over. Some people request that we don't glaze it, which is fine too.
Make it however they want?
Yeah, we do everything. We do everything people want.
Should we go and try it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's
I'm
go.
excited. All right, so we're getting ready to start our open face peach German cake.
That's right.
Right? Now you said cookie dough, but I didn't click until I saw it. It's actually cookie dough molded into the cake pan, right?
We have a pie press that presses them out.
Okay, alrighty. So we've got peach filling in the middle. We've got a couple peaches cut, and you're gonna let us put it together so it looks just like that when we're done.
right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put these on top. So this is a cookie dough. It's made with butter as opposed to shortening, right?
That's right. That's right.
Much richer.
Yes, correct. And there's like, you can make pie crust savory or sweet. This is sweet. This adds sugar.
And it gives it a lot more flavor to the overall pie as opposed to just having a pie dough itself. It gives it the aroma with the butter.
Pie dough doesn't really necessarily have like a taste to it. It's just like this flaky, bready thing there.
That's right. That's why this is so famous in our bakery because most places don't do that because we still use butter, we still use heavy cream, we still use real peaches where people use frozen peaches or things like that. And it makes all the difference. Wow, you did a great job.
Very fast. We work well together.
Yeah, good job. You got a job there, yeah.
How long will you bake this for?
About 40 minutes in a 400-degree oven.
Okay.
Fahrenheit.
And look what we have here.
Ta-da!
That's what it would look like, right?
No, but there's one thing missing, right?
The glaze.
The glaze.
That's
Okay.
right.
Jamie will do the honors.
We have some hot
Apricot glaze, right?
And you make that here too, right?
Right, that's correct. A little bit more. Yeah, you can add a little bit more.
Some customers request that we leave it off on a lot of our products.
Oh, I think it makes it, right?
But it gives it, a nice
so
color to it. And
beautiful.
it's,
But it doesn't look so dry when it's baked.
yeah,
you know.
right,
Should
exactly.
we cut it?
Of course.
Why not?
Have to taste it, man.
No, that was kind of like a trick question. We cut and eat everything everywhere we go.
Lock the freezers, lock the freezers.
Right now, we should have gloves on, but we're eating it.
We're eating it.
We won't be selling this to the public.
Yeah. But when we're assembling it, it's not a big deal. So don't say, oh, they're gross, I'm breaking bread. No, it's all right.
The rest is for me?
Nope, here you go. One for Father Jamie. So good to me. Look at that piece of it. And I love peaches. Peaches are my favorite fruit, so I'm very excited. Peaches and apples, but either is good. So
We make this in apple. We make it in blueberry.
You do make it in apple?
We make it,
And in
we make-
peach.
Yeah.
And in peach too.
The
right?
peaches we only do seasonal, only because they're real sweet now.
No,
Right.
yeah.
The blueberries, they're dying out now too. We start when they're like tiny and not so sweet.
Right.
Go ahead and eat.
I'm ready.
Sure, let's try it.
And then, you know, now they get very big. They get a little more reasonable too to buy. And then we start with the plums. These are
There's only
delicious.
one thing missing.
Okay.
The ice cream.
And the whipped cream.
And the whipped cream.
Whipped cream we have in vats. We have plenty of
this
that.
is great.
This is delicious. For more information about Bauers Bakery or any of the places that we visited today, go to our website. For Breaking Bread, I'm Tati.
And I'm Father Jamie. See you next time on
Breaking Bread.